Hi, this is the new Jackie 33. This is the video before the video. I forgot to give my stats. Okay, they are as follows. Um, my highest weight was 254 pounds. My weight of surgery was 236 4. My weight last week was 228.8, and my weight today is 224.8 for a loss of 4 pounds. Loving the 4 pounds. My total weight loss was 29.2, and my total weight after surgery was 11.6. Bye. Hi, this is the new Jackie 33. Today is February the 29th, and I'm going to talk about my third week post-op. Wow. Waited so long to get here, and time is just flying right by. I had my first post-op surgeon's visit this week, really last Wednesday, and I saw my surgeon, Dr. Caitlin Halbert, mind you, my cute, highly competent, board certified surgeon, and she told me I was doing great. She was happy with my results. I told her I wasn't really happy with the 8 pounds I lost. She was happy with it. Well, it was really 7 and change, but she was happy with it. She said I still had more of the fluids from the hospital floating on my body. I'm going, yeah, right, sure, okay. But she was happy with it. She said I was in a great frame of mind, and she released me for exercising as much as I want. I told her I wanted to run the 5K in April. She said, go for it. Now, that's 4 weeks away, and I haven't even started training yet, and I'm getting a little nervous, and something tells me that I may not make it, but I'm gonna keep on trying. She told me that CRIOS, which is the Christiana Care's bariatric surgeons, are having a 5K in July, and she wanted me to be a part of that. And I told her I would try. The only conflict I have was I have a quilt show in July also, and I'm hoping the two don't coincide. She cleared me for food, well, really soft food. I was really happy with that, and left and went home. And that night I measured out my chili, because I do measure out my food. I had 4 ounces of chili and a dollop of yogurt and a shaving of cheese, and it was good. And I got sick for the very first time. Strange experience. My body saying, have several seats. You got too cocky. This is what you get. But what I really think happened was, even though I measured out the 4 ounces, that extra 2 tablespoons was a little bit too much. I always heard on YouTube that that extra spoonful would be the one that gets sick, will get you sick. And it was stuck in my throat, and it wouldn't go down and it wouldn't come up. But I kept holding my mouth, hoping that it wouldn't come up, because I didn't really want to vomit. And my husband kept saying, "Are you okay, Jack? You okay?" I'm going, okay. But after half an hour, I decided I had to get this up. And I went to the bathroom expecting to projectile vomit like I have in the past. But no, it was a nice, neat vomit. Just got what's up in your throat, cleared out, and then I was good. But it let me know my pouch is working, and I have to be a little more cautious and not so freak myself. So anyway, I haven't been exercising every day because I've been going out a couple of times, but I'm back on my routine again. I started my recumbent bike, and I started doing a little more time on the treadmill. Later on Wednesday, I'm going to hit the road and get outside and start walking. And I'm looking forward to getting my miles up. But I'm getting really nervous about the 4 weeks coming up. I don't know. I still, as far as feeling, I still feel full most of the time. I don't want to eat. I don't want to drink. I don't want to take my vitamins. But because when I do eat, it kind of hits your stomach, and about 30 seconds, you feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I tend not to want to eat. I have to stop that. And I got to work on my liquids. It's such a challenge to get the water down. I try drinking tea. I try drinking everything to get that liquid down, and it's still a challenge. On Thursday when I came home, I now got approval to eat, but I'm afraid to eat too because I'm afraid that I'm gonna gain the weight back. So I didn't make any changes on Thursday except for lunch. I had my go-to cottage cheese. And on Friday, I had my first egg. I had a scrambled egg with cheese. I had this cute little pan, a little T4 pan. It is the cutest little thing. But the egg didn't taste the way it used to taste. I loved eggs. It still tastes good, but my taste buds are different. I don't love food the way I did. And that day I didn't, Friday, I didn't really change my eating habits either. I had soup for dinner, but I did try on Saturday tuna fish. I had tuna fish with a little bit of mayo, so I was able to eat that. And then I had my go-to cottage cheese again. And I want to talk about my go-to cottage cheese. I got this recipe back in Weight Watchers about 30 years ago. It's very simple, and I had my kids eating it when they were very small, and they thought it was dessert. And what I used to do was I said cut a banana lengthwise and then put cottage cheese like a banana split. And then I would melt jelly and then drizzle it on top. And then even sometimes I would put a strawberry on top. So they thought it was dessert, and I thought it was great. And they would come to say, "Mommy, can I have a cookie?" And I went, "No." "Can I have some candy?" "No." "Can we have some cottage cheese dessert?" "Yeah, you can." So they knew whenever they asked for the cottage cheese dessert, they could always have it. That's when they got older, they realized that wasn't dessert. As I got older, I evolved, and I started melting. You have to nuke. Well, in those days I melted, but as I got older, I used to nuke pour fruit on fruit jelly and drizzle it over. And now that I'm on this journey, I have to use sugar-free jam. I nuke that a little container, and I try to drizzle it, but it doesn't drizzle, so I just pour it on top. And I'm going to insert a picture of it. I put a few banana rounds around. I don't use the whole banana anymore because of the carbs and the sugar in banana, but it's still tasty. Not as tasty as it was before surgery. I find I don't like food quite as much. I guess that's a good thing. Um, I find too that I use glassware. I put my cottage cheese in a wine glass because that's the closest thing I'm gonna get to wine. And I use glass plates and glass cups. I don't use paper plates anymore because food is such a treasure to me. I want to enjoy my food visually. Just a few more dishes to wash, but I do enjoy looking at the food a little more. I gotta say, Sleeve Mel 2015 was good to her word. She did her gold dance. She really rocked the whip nene. Good for her. And I want to thank Sassy VSG, and I'm gonna say this wrong. Mini Mean Tennessee for tagging me on 10 things about me and also the 15 question tag. I'm going to do the 15 question tag today. I need to think about the 10 things about me a little bit more. So let me get my notes. Let's see. Let's start with question number one. This is the 15 question tag. Question number one. This is easy one. When was my surgery date? That was February the 8th, 2016. Number two, what type of surgery did I have? I had a gastric bypass RNY. I wanted a sleeve, but because of the acid reflux, I had to have the gastric bypass. Number three, what is your biggest NSV? Now, I have a game I played with myself. I made my book. Remember I told you about my book? And what I did when I was creating my journal was I had a set of pictures. And I have, on every page, I put the size dress. That's 20, 18, 16, 10, like, and so forth. Well, the first page was a size 20. I fit in a 20. I'm a 20. So I put the dress and then me fitting the dress properly. Then you go to the next page and I have size 18. I had the dress and me not fitting in that dress very well. My stomach is all poking out It's too short. It looks horrible. Well, my NSV for this month is I now wear a size 18W. When I do my first month anniversary or anniversary, I'm gonna put that dress on and show you the before and the after. Before with the stomach all poking out, and then the after fitting properly. And then when I get off the camera, I'm gonna go put the 16 on, fitting badly, and then waiting for when it fits properly. So that's my NSV. Number 4, what is my favorite food since weight loss surgery? Haven't had too many. I did have my first dinner on Sunday. I made tilapia, baked tilapia, sweet potato, and broccoli. I had 2 ounces, exactly 2 ounces of tilapia, 1 ounce of broccoli, and 1 ounce of sweet potato. It was very good. So I gotta say, that was my best meal. Number 5, what is your favorite workout music? When I'm outside walking, I listen to fast R&B. Let's see, Diana Ross, The Boss is usually my favorite. Anything Earth, Wind & Fire, anything The Gap, first name Charlie, last name Wilson. CeCe Peniston, Cheryl Lynn, to name a few. And when I'm in the house exercising, I watch TV, or I listen to book on tapes, or I look at YouTube. Lately, I'm looking at YouTube. What is my favorite TV show? I love Scorpion. I watch it every Monday. Everything I DVR except for that. I watch that every Monday. And I love Bones. The new Bones, what comes on every so often, and then the old Bones that comes on every day. I find I watch them at least once or twice a week, or sometimes more than that. And then I go to bed watching the nightly show with Larry Wilmore. That is the last thing I watch before I go to sleep. And then I go to sleep after that. Or watch more YouTubes. But Larry Wilmore, the night show. And that's on the comedy show. It's political satire. Because real news freaks the hell out of you. I also like Fixer Upper. I love that show. With Chris and with Chip and Joanna Gaines. Number 7. What is my top favorite actors or actresses? I'm going to let that one go. I really don't have any. It's no big thing. Number 8. Who are your favorite songs or bands? Phyllis Hyman is my favorite. She's a sad singer. She sings lots of sad, slow songs. She had a sad life. She committed suicide. But I love her songs. Her voice is amazing. I like Phil Perry. He's a smooth jazz. Not the old-fashioned jazz, but smooth jazz. He sings and has a very high-pitched voice. I love him to death. We see him every year. We saw him last year, and we're probably going to look for him this year. I also like Angela Winbush. She's been around a long time. We saw her last year at Blues Alley in Georgetown, D.C. We were trying to see her this year, but I was getting ready for surgery, so we couldn't go. I love going to Blues Alley. It's like a real smoky little club. Number 9, what are your goal rewards? That's a hard one. I'm still working for that big reward, but I'm thinking about getting a small tattoo. Now, I told my family this at Christmas, and my daughter, who has one, went, yay, and my daughter didn't have one, went, why? And my husband went, who are you? But I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about it. Way to put it, it's kind of a thing. I don't want anything to sag and fall, and if it's a rose, the rose will be flopping, you know. Number 10, where would your dream vacation be? Well, it used to be Alaska, because I wanted to see the glaciers, and we went. Then it wanted to be Hawaii. We went to Kauai, and that was beautiful. And I still want to go to Hawaii, and we're going again in a couple of months. But I'm a cruise baby. If I can go on a cruise every year, I would. We went last year, and we can't go this year because we got 2 trips already planned, to Hawaii and another one to Florida. And our friends are planning another one in Vegas. So my ticket is filled, so to speak. But we'll try again next year. What is the hardest part of joining this journey? What is the hardest part of this journey? Number 11, waiting. Waiting for the surgery. Waiting to lose weight. Just waiting all the time. And also taking my vitamins. That is a total challenge. Number 12. Why did I join YouTube? Well, that's an interesting story. Last June, I started keeping a journal on my iPod for myself. I didn't want anybody to see it. No one really knew about it. It wasn't for anyone besides me, not even my husband. I purged my soul. I said everything that I was happy about, sad about. In those days, I wasn't that happy, but everything. And it lifted my soul just to get it out. And it felt so good to make this verbal journey at the time. And then I found out shortly after I had to get surgery. So my verbal journal started to evolve. So then I started watching YouTube and the community, and then I wondered, they are so amazing. I have to give back too. And also, I have to be accountable to myself. And if I could see my journey and somebody could see what I'm going through, and also the older people, because really I don't see anybody my age, only saw one or two, to know that life's not over, maybe I have something to say. So I contacted two people on YouTube, Tamika and Positive Girl Get Fit, and both of them said they had no bad experiences that to do it. And I went to my husband and I asked him, and we're private people. We keep a very small circle of friends. We pretty much have each other for 40 odd years. We don't let too many people in. And he didn't really understand, but he felt that if that will help my journey a little better, that go for it. If it helped me get through this time of my life. But I had to promise him that if I got any perverts, or if I got any negative feedback, I would take it down and I would be done. And he said, he gave me his blessing, and I said, good to go. Okay, I'll let that one go. But I'm not sorry that I did it. I am not sorry. It's an amazing experience. I wanted to say this one thing. My mother was staying with us while I was taping about 8 videos. She hates social media. I'm at the age that we don't like social media. We don't like the internet that much. We don't know much about it. And she calls Facebook Bookface. And I had to sneak to 8 videos. I was in the bathroom. I was in my bedroom. I was in the basement. But she doesn't know I'm on it. And I hope no one tells her. Number 13. What is the meaning behind your name? Well, I wish I gave more thought to my name. What happened was when I signed up for YouTube, I noticed it said my full name. And I didn't really want any of my friends or anyone to Google me. This is not meant for my friends. This is meant for the weight loss community and for myself. I didn't want to be somebody to able to pick me up and look at it. So I just did the new Jackie 33. 3 is my lucky number, but the system said I had to have, that was taken, so I used 33. No, nothing exciting. Number 14. If my life was a book, what would the title be called? The name of the book would be called It Doesn't Get Any Better Than This. And on the cover, we'll have me on the page doing the Toyota jump. Since I can't do the Toyota jump right now, I'm going to put a picture of someone doing it. That'll be my book cover. Let's see. Number 15. I know you're happy I got here. I've been talking for 18 minutes. What are your top 3 things on your bucket list? The 5K, I'm hoping. Maybe the small tattoo. And going into a store like Nordstrom's or Macy's on the bottom floor, not upstairs, picking a dress off the rack, taking it home without trying it on, getting it on when I'm sorry, that sounds kind of funky. Putting it on when I got home and looking fierce. Okay, now I have to tag some people. It's my turn to tag. I want to tag Paula, VSG Life. She's just having her surgery today, so I don't know if she can do it right away. Graham for Cam. I'm dying to hear how you got to your name. Precious, You're so busy, I don't know if you'll do it. VSG Brit Brat, sorry. Finally, vertically. I would do Bob Fresh Start, but she's having some issues. I'm so sorry. Connie's Journey. She's new to YouTube. She's real new, so I'm hoping to see you on here. And last, but I want to thank my subscribers. I have a few new subscribers. Thank you guys. And please feel free to subscribe, the new people who's watching. Comment or like. Once again, do all three. My quilt for the day doesn't have a name. I created this about 2 years ago. It's a bunch of little diamonds because I'm a diamond in the rough. And my song for the day is Mariah Carey's Make It Happen 1992 because I am trying to make it happen between the water, the vitamins, and the food. I don't know if I'm going to get it done. Every day I get up and I say I'm going to do better every single day. And every day I leave something out. Well, have a great day, a great week, and I'll be watching your videos.